You need at least a 19.
I'm coming, princess. I'm coming. You said it.
I think you got it.
No scope.
God damn! That was actually the princess.
From the princess.
Wait, that's the monster.
Nose itching. Boogie popping and crew. Boogie popping in you. Boogie popping in you. I'm boogie popping in you. I'm gonna put a baby in you.
Whoa.
Priyanka. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You can't say
That's crazy. Hey, shout out Bollywood, you feel me?
Hey guys,
Hey guys.
what's at the cinema today? Hey, you like that? What should I start saying to intro these? Hey man,
Hey boy, that's how like came straight out the script. Came straight out the script for the bluff.
we started scripting this, right? Oh, for the blood, yeah. Hey,
Would you say? Say it again.
what's in the cinema today? Ashes, ashes, they all fall down. I'm gonna get right into this. It's late night. We haven't
Ashes,
uploaded too much
ashes.
in a while,
We all fall down.
but apparently it's a bad day because apparently we watched the worst movie of 2026 already.
Yeah, 2026 just started, but there's a lot of good movies dropping in 2026.
There actually is, yeah.
So yeah, we got hopes. We got big hopes. Doomsday dropping at the end of this year. That's gonna be huge.
Is
You
it
know-
really this year?
I believe so. Yeah, we should watch that all together, gang. All of us. All of us. We should watch.
Buying
We should go.
tickets for all of y'all.
We should. Yo, if we blow before Doomsday, quote me. If we blow before Doomsday, and we have the funds, we're gonna rent out a whole movie theater and watch Doomsday, all of us, together.
Yeah, all 30 of us.
All 30 of us.
I would do that. I would actually do that.
You think I'm bullshitting?
I would actually do that.
I ain't bullshitting. Man, cue the music.
Head,
That's my thing. That's my thing. Your thing is the what's in cinema today.
no,
You just say that?
that's the first time I said that.
What's in cinema today? Say it again.
What's in the cinema today?
My
My Little Pony.
Hey,
the
why
musical?
why he sounds so shy?
I am
What's
shy right
in-
now.
what's in the
When I
cinema
don't get in front of
today?
the camera in a while, I get shot.
Bro, don't
But
be shy,
also,
bro.
I'm
They
just-
love us.
I'm
They
not
love
shy.
you,
I'm-
bro.
I'm depressed right now because we just watched the worst movie of the year.
Out of 2026. All right, bro. Talk about it. Tell them how you really feel about the bluff.
Hey, in theaters right now is The Bluff. Actually, I think it's still in theaters or it just left. But it's Amazon MGM video movie. Dog, I liked it. But every comment I read said they don't like it. So what's wrong? Are we not actual good critics? Because we were only criticizing the dialogue.
I feel like the only real issue at times was the dialogue. Like I kid
Yeah,
you
but
not.
it was like corny. Like, I'll let it slide.
Yeah, it was let it slide corny. The only thing that wasn't let it slide corny was she was like ashes to ashes, and he came out and said ashes, ashes, we all fall down. I'm like, nigga, what?
You know, that's where like direction comes into it. The director was like, it was like,
Yeah, he should have cut that. He should.
yeah, he should have been like, nah,
We're not gonna do
Karl Urban, use your bad boy's voice, and then he would have said it way better.
that. But yeah, genuinely though,
The Bluff is supposed to be Pirates of the Caribbean in 2026.
no, that's not what it's. No, it's not.
You know they wanted to be that.
They wanted to be that, but they weren't gonna be that.
No, of course not. That's why it didn't work, apparently. And that's why. Well, okay.
Why be the Pirates? Think of it more like that one game that's out.
Skull and Pirates,
Skull Pirate, something like
Skull
that.
and Bones,
Skull and Bones, yeah. Like think about it more like that,
or what you played.
comparatively to like Pirates of the Caribbean, because Pirates of the Caribbean that's just a different. We was talking about this. We was just talking about this and how the first trilogy I was saying it mainly. You agreed though. First, the trilogy, the main trilogy for Pirates of the Caribbean, goated. There will never be another Will Turner. Never be another Captain Jack.
No, those are
There's
those
not
are
going to
really
be
good
another
characters.
great villain like the first three villains in the first three movie. Because Davy Jones is who we remember, but the other brother that stole the Black Pearl, I can't remember his name. Pretty much stole Jack's crew and his ship. And then they fought as skeletons in a fucking cave.
Yeah.
Come on,
That
bro.
was awesome.
Come on, bro.
That was iconic.
Iconic.
Was
Say the
unheard of.
least. Shout out to Will Turner though, man. Anytime I see him on any project, I'll be like, "Yo, Will Turner."
As his real name.
That's not his real name.
Yeah, as his, every time you see him.
Orlando Bloom is his real name, I believe. Orlando Bloom. But every time I see him, I think Will Turner. I'll probably always think Will Turner.
Bro, that's like naming me New York. That's literally New York plant.
Bro,
Orlando Bloom.
You have talk about
Chicago
talk about his
sapling.
actual name.
Yeah.
I was like, you ain't never did shit for New York. Why would I?
He ain't never did shit for Orlando. So why is that his name?
Nah, I don't know.
That's like every girl named Paris.
Yeah, or I'm seeing a lot of names. Girls be naming themselves, or their actual name. I don't know. But Celeste.
Oh wow, yeah. You think so?
Yeah, no.
Nah, they don't be naming that. I gotta blur all that out. I be trying to blur out all the names that we associate with, except Ian. Fuck that guy.
But Celeste, yeah. There's a lot of Celeste out there. I didn't realize until
Is there though?
I realized.
Or did we just hear about David?
Yeah, we heard about David and heard about 4 different Celestes within that one David.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Funny enough.
Nah, that's too soon.
Is
Everyone
it too
forgot.
soon?
Everyone forgot.
Invincible's dropping March 18th. And when you think Invincible, you think of that one scene with him and Amber, I believe. And the song comes in. The David
Is Amber
song.
the
Amber's the
girl?
black one.
Yeah, she's cool. The only real character on that whole show.
I ain't gonna lie. She was unreasonable to what Mark was going through. But how can you know what you don't know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what. Yeah. I'm like, what? She don't even know the scope of it. Of course, she's unreasonable.
So yeah. So realistically,
Guys, like, it's not even about the scope of it. It's like you just don't. If you don't tell your girlfriend what's actually going on,
yeah.
then that's just communication.
She don't know what she don't know, and even when she does know it, even when she did know it, it also felt like she was being unreasonable towards it. It was like, yeah, I get you got to save the world, but like, where do I come in? When is there
Now,
time
so if
for
you had a
me and her?
girlfriend that was saving the world, you would feel the same way.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's bad for feeling that way,
No,
but that's the argument.
No, because it was different. Because I liked what she was talking about. You know who I didn't like? Mary Jane. That's the two like, because like Mary Jane was like actually unreasonable. That's what it felt like. Like this girl,
Which
Amber
Mary
was
Jane we
like,
talking
you know
about?
what? You're actually just like college students, like being real.
Which Mary Jane we talking about? The one that
Sam Raimi one. He said, "Don't talk about that." That's annoying to me. Like what you're describing
She was
about
one of my
Amber
first
is like
crushes though.
what I'm describing, how I describe her, but I
Yeah.
don't like.
Yeah. That's why you feel so defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that's a bad girlfriend right there. You're doing this. I don't care that your
Don't judge
uncle
me for
died.
drinking out of that damn carton, all right? Don't judge me. I'm a grown ass man.
Judge him in the
Living
comments.
a hard life, dog.
Judge him in the comments, or I'll make another GIF.
Not what? Chill out, bro.
I'm gonna show it on
Chill
screen.
out, bro.
Cue the GIF. I'm gonna put it over my face.
Anywho, we watched The Bluff. No.
Sorry, guys. This movie has me so depressed because that's what every review is telling me to feel.
The reviews were just as bad as the look up the My Little Pony reviews for 2017.
Yeah, do that.
Do that. Hey, do that. Those reviews are synonymous with the Bluff reviews.
All right, I have a fun game I want to play.
All right, man. I'm listening.
I'm going to tell you a short synopsis about this movie
Mm-hmm.
that we just watched. And then I'm going to read you some reviews like I was reading to you in the room. But I want you to guess the exact score they give to see if it actually makes sense. So, how I would describe The Bluff, this is my personal opinion. So I'm going to describe it.
You're reading.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to describe it, and then I'm going to, say a little bit. The Bluff, to me, I think is like this 2026 action, Jason Bourne type John Wick pirate movie. That's what I'm getting. The more I was thinking about it.
I do want to address this. If you go into the movie expecting some fluff before we get into the action,
The Bluff.
some fluff before the bluff. I don't know. I don't know why it's called the bluff. I don't know.
That was like the land they were on.
Oh, okay.
That ending, I think.
The fluff before the bluff. That's what we're gonna call it. There really isn't any. You kind of get a quick introduction. Not really. Not even a really quick introduction. You kind of just thrown in, and when you get shown back into after you get thrown into something, it goes a little later into the, future or present, however you want to say it. It does like a 6 days later type thing, and then it slows down a little bit, and you're expecting to see some fluff. That was the fluff. That little brief moment where it says 6 days later, that was the fluff. Because then you get back, you get in, you see 2, 3, 4 more characters, and then all of a sudden shit getting heavy. So yeah, back to what you were saying.
What he's saying is there's a fucking lack of origin.
There is a lack of origin, but it gets right into the action really quick. So if you really want an action,
This is an action movie. This is an action pirate themed movie. I did not know that going in.
and it's a badass woman doing ass kicking.
Yeah, so I watched a fun action movie with some pirate aesthetic sprinkled on. So I left the movie thinking I like this movie. The choreographs were like very
Pretty good.
stunt,
Pretty good.
weapon heavy.
Yeah. In my opinion.
It was a very much of a if Assassin's Creed mixed with Lara Croft mixed with
We want an Assassin's
mixed
Creed
with
movie.
John
I'm gonna
Wick.
get back to that later, but
Oh yeah, definitely talk about that.
yeah.
It was those three exactly. Lara Croft, if she was in Assassin's Creed, doing a John Wick movie. That's exactly. If that doesn't describe exactly what the
Yeah.
bluff is,
Yeah, low
but
key.
it had Piranka, and then Karl Urban. Oh, sorry, Carl Urban.
Say
Karl Urban.
Say their first and last for both of them. Piranka, Chopra,
Chopra,
yeah, and then Karl Urban.
and Karl Urban, mate.
His name,
Karl Urban, mate.
I don't know why his name don't match his face.
It doesn't, dude. Because he doesn't have an urban face. He has a
Doesn't have a Carl
He has a
face.
fucking trailer face. Sorry, dog. I know a lot of women watch this movie just for him. I'm gonna have to say that now. And you know what? I don't blame him. He's an awesome actor. If you watch The Boys, you become a fan of him.
I feel like the most randomest people have Carl as a name.
It is, and it
really
never makes
is.
sense. It's like when you see a kid named Carl, you're like, something's wrong with you.
Something's wrong
And then you gotta ask, are you a C or a K? Because it makes it even worse.
And then the ones with a K
C
don't look like
Carls.
Carls at all.
Yeah,
they
the
don't
C
look like
Carls, they be nah.
Nah, C Carls, they be different.
Yeah, the K Carls.
K Carls, bro, they look like they should be like Ernesto or something.
Oh my God, you're right. K Carl is like Breaking Bad looking type of motherfucker, and then C Carl is like, I just passed my geometry quiz. That's like the different
fucking
Carls.
with ginger hair and shit. All right.
Oh, we're just describing Carl Weezer. But Karl Urban, he's like, "Hey mate, I'm hot and heavy," and it's like, all right.
Have it ass.
It's like you put an Australian accent on a guy, I'm just turned off. But I know girls like that, so it's whatever.
Yeah, a lot of girls like Australia.
It's just not. I'm just not. Australia is to me is still a funny place.
No, it's a scary place to me. All them damn,
It's a scary place.
all them damn insects and animals that can kill you. I don't know.
Apparently, it's not that bad.
Say what you will, I didn't seen the big ass spiders they have just roaming around on their walls and shit.
Oh yeah.
I
I don't even know if they be killing those. I feel like they be saving those.
They just be living with the motherfuckers.
Yeah, putting them outside or something.
They ain't no putting
Give
nah,
them some
they don't-
food.
Nah. Well, maybe the Australians do. Maybe they be petting that motherfucker like a dog, like
Yeah, like rubbing on
good.
them.
Hey, good boy. That motherfucker.
cat.
That motherfucker with all 6 of his eyes on each. Yeah, 6 of his eyes.
Ugh. They sound like that.
Yeah, bro.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
Do it again.
They're
So yeah,
fucking-
so it was like a
The most poisonous ants and the most poisonous wasp all live
and, like,
there.
and they got like
Most venomous snakes. These
lizards.
fucking hell. Fucking hell on earth, bro. It's like go out and live in Australian
They say
jungles,
Florida's a
bro.
mini Australia, so what, can you even like complain? Like you could survive them. You could survive Australia.
Shit. Florida
But we're
ain't
not
out
in
here.
Florida. We're in Texas. Alright, so that's Bluff.
Niggas ain't coming to Florida to see us.
Actually, the
Yeah.
interesting thing about the Bluff that kind of what I liked and what I disliked very quickly before I read some of these reviews. Choreograph's good. All the action's good. The main 2 actors, Priyanka and Karl Urban, are good. And the side actors like old Boba Fett, old old dude.
Boba
They're
Fett.
all good. Or is it Jango Fett? They're all good.
I think he's aren't they clones?
Jango Fett.
So isn't he both? Aren't they clones? So isn't he both? Isn't he
Not really.
Boba
It's
Fett
like two different, like-
in The Mandalorian, and he's Jango Fett in the trilogy with Anakin and Chris
Oh,
Hayes
you mean
as
just
Anakin?
like the actor?
Yeah,
I guess. I was thinking like, I guess I was thinking about their actual characters. Because his son grows up to be,
yeah, Boba Fett.
yeah.
Yeah,
So he's
But isn't-
Jango Fett.
isn't he? Doesn't he play Boba Fett in The Mandalorian? I'm tripping, or is he playing Jango?
I don't remember. It was a long
Okay.
time ago since I watched it.
Okay, let's move on.
The Bluff. He actually threw me off. This whole movie threw me off.
The scout, we couldn't tell the scout was Walter Goggins or not. We kept looking at him going,
Yeah. There were
Is
like
it?
actors I didn't even know. Man. And we were just watching it. We're like, all right. It's like, it's a pirate movie. And then they'll just be like there's like stealth scenes or action scenes. And then it doesn't become a pirate movie. It becomes like a John Wick movie. And you're
yeah,
like,
they're
all
all
right.
dressed in black
And then it goes, and then once they stop doing the action, then it's back
with
to
veils over their face.
little
What
amounts
that
of-
all about?
I don't know. That didn't seem like a pirate thing. That seemed
That
like
might be a specific pirate.
that
Thing.
seemed like a
That might be a
modern
history.
pirate thing.
That might be a history check. We might have to history check that. Get a roll.
I would believe it, but that seemed like a modern like war type of thing.
Fuck, I'm about to
Like
roll the
terrorist
dice.
pirates.
I'm about to roll the dice. To either anything over 12, I'll go look it up. Fact check it later, so you can put it in. so you can put it in the
Later.
thing.
Yeah, fact check.
But yeah,
Cue to GIF.
cue the music. Fuck you.
What?
That's the
What is
music.
that?
That's the music.
From what? Oh, you're making that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Or what's the song?
I'm gonna do some dumb shit. I'm fucked up.
Nah. Do the homie. Do the
I'm
homie.
not putting that in. Getting copyrighted.
Homies over hoes. Homies over hoes.
I'm gonna get copyrighted right away.
No, but as you were saying,
I don't even know. Keep cutting me off.
I thought these thoughts.
Just like The Bluff.
The bluff, the bluff, the bluff.
That was a fine action movie. It was fine. Some of the dialogue we were making fun of because they would just say some corny stuff like out of pocket. But it wasn't like Marvel corny. It wasn't like funny things. It was like corny dialogue. It was like,
yeah, it was corny.
what we were mentioning about ashes, they all fall down. It's like it's like a musical theater corny almost,
Yeah.
but like in a movie setting. So it didn't exactly
that
work.
wasn't supposed, like, it didn't. The tone in which it was delivered at times didn't deliver to what the film was trying to give us. So it just felt even more corny than what it would regularly be. Like she said, I think she said what one of her lines was like, I'm a criminal. I'm a criminal. Or this criminal's your only chance of survival. When she could have said any other line and it would have worked.
But she said, this criminal's your only chance of hope.
Something. But it was weak.
But
It was
the
weak as
problem
hell.
was they did a little zoom in, and then they did a little like the music drop and a little whoosh in. And they're like, this criminal's your only hope. And then it cut, and I was like, are we dead ass?
Hey, Lisa Lisick.
You know,
Lisa
that
Lisick
same line would have been fine if it was
doing the
if
editing,
they just
bro.
like if she just went up to the little girl and they had a face to face type of shot, and there was
Yeah,
like,
and she
this
said
criminal is the only chance of your survival or
probably-
something like that.
it probably would've
And
went
then
better
it's
like
like it's like they're right, because it was like it's true to the situation, but
Yeah, and it would have
there's
been
a lot of lines
frightening.
like that.
It would have been kind of frightening for her. Like, okay, I'm a criminal. What can you do right now? Nothing.
yeah, or like throw
Bro,
I don't
listen
know,
to
throw
me,
a
like
knife at.
some shit. Throw a knife.
No,
All right,
no.
relax.
Nah, there's not much to do there. But the whole underlying issue that I only found from The Bluff is it was just secretly a fucking protagonist and antagonist love story.
Yeah, triple threat, but the third, or the triangle, but the third person was just masked and cuffed and killed at some point.
Yeah, if this ain't a spoiler warning, I don't know what is.
Yeah, spoiler warning. I didn't put no name on them, but I told you it was a love triangle, so
Right.
you can digest or
You either
digress.
not gonna watch this movie or you've
You already
watched
watched
this
it.
movie.
Yeah.
And then it wraps up, and then really you're just left with a bunch
then it
of
wraps
awesome fight scenes and like middle ground lore that I thought was like gonna get cool. I was like, oh, some of these like is an idea, like it's very, some of these, I think we just like pirates, so it's like some of these ideas are like things we've seen in the Pirates of the Caribbean, One Piece, other type stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I like that. Like I know that I like that, but it didn't really bring anything new.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
are you trying to say?
I was gonna say, the way it ended, you didn't mention this part, and we're also practically reviewing this film, so I'm gonna just start talking, whether or not it's spoilers or not. Be aware. But she also has a crippled son, or what they call him, hobbled. A hobbled. They call him hobbled in the
I don't
thing.
remember that part.
Yeah, that's what Carl called him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay.
Anywho.
What is this? What are you about to say?
Anywho.
He thought that was important to say to y'all.
Yeah. Let me get to it. Damn. You hater, bro? Jeez,
Against
let
people
me.
who talk about disabled people, yes, definitely.
I'm not.
Calling them hobbled, yeah, of course.
That's what he said in the movie.
I don't care. I don't care about that.
Well,
You
let me
said
get to my
disabled,
point.
that's what that means.
Let me get to my point.
Oh yeah, get to your point.
Yeah, let me get my point. Man. So yeah, at the end of the movie, her son is manning the ship by himself. They win. Smoke's up in the sky. the way it ends is like it feels like they're setting up for a part 2.
Oh, really?
And it feels like it.
Oh.
That's why I picked up on him manning that little boat by himself, meaning like he is dealing with his own issues, but he can do that, and he is very capable at that. And then
Like a new skill.
Yeah, his auntie, which is young in the story as well, sister-in-law to our main protagonist. She at the end of the movie shows courage by shooting, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know, maybe. And then at the same time, there was also all the ships, all the English or British ships heading towards the island, and the fact still stays that the main character is pretty much a criminal and has a bounty on her head. So
Yeah. I hope they don't make number 2.
I wanted to make a number 2. I'm actually very for a number 2 because I think if they gave us a number 2 of Power Rangers, that 2017 Power Rangers, I think we would have liked number 2 a whole lot more than we would have liked that than we liked 1. But just like Big Bluff, or just like the Power Rangers, Big Bluff suffer from terrible writing.
Big Bluff.
Or the Bluff.
The Trigun. Name the Trigun song. Doom, doom, doom. The Bluff.
You would have been you're the only person that would have caught that. But
there's so many people that just watch that and they're like, "Why do you do what? The Big Bluff?"
Yeah, that's number 2.
Well, I think
the Big Bluff.
I don't think that these types of movies need a number 2, just because I think I think they messed up in the feeling that we need a number 2. Like there should have been enough good exposition and lore throughout the story that I don't need a number 2.
So I mean, give us a number 2, but give us a prequel and explain everything we didn't understand better.
Do we need that though?
We don't need that.
Because does everything need to be a series?
I mean, I feel like it can be explored more because, like you were saying, it was giving a little bit of energy of Pirates of the Caribbean, but we also need more, like you were saying, more pirate movies. Or wait, that was in that room, but more of that. I feel like R-rated pirate movies.
Yeah,
I feel like it had potential, but I feel like it didn't execute in the most important parts it should have executed in. Other than the fighting, the choreography was great.
Yeah, but it's because action movies like that where it's great action and then all right story, you watch it and then when you're done, it's like all right, I'm done, and you kind of don't really think past that.
Yeah, so
that's what it gives.
I doubt it's gonna give us a 2. I guess the last 5 minutes is like the last part of your essay. In conclusion,
yeah, because I thought the ending. Yeah, we just jumped straight to the ending, which if you haven't seen the movie, none of that made any sense. But there's a cool cast of characters. They just had a little bit of they were trying to present story and origins and interesting attributes to each character, like the disabled kid, the girl. There's the main actress. She's this almost this mysterious past that you discover, but she's a mother.
Yeah,
and that's how we are presented as to her. There's the husband of the mother. That's the the nice, almost egotistical captain of what it kind of felt like. He's almost like a charming kind of captain guy. I don't know if he is a cat. I guess he is a cat. And then there's the main antagonist who's really is the evil Davy Jones. Only thing I did feel kind of weird.
He was just obsessed. He was obsessed.
I feel like his accent kind of changed halfway through the movie, but I ain't talking about it.
Man, he couldn't keep it.
I don't know.
He was trying. He was trying.
Bro. Yeah, I don't know, but they were great actors in that. And then there's a little girl that's she's the one that wants to explore the world and stuff. and then there is the disabled kid who just wants to, like, he is scared at first, but he grows to wants to fight, and kind of those like tropes.
God
kinda ends there.
forbid they teach him how to hold a
kinda ends
fucking
there.
knife.
Yeah, they do like one or two things that add to the character, and then the ending they'll add another thing that adds to each character that, like, it kind of has that character development. You're like, okay, there's something, but it kind of ends there. There's like three things. It's not like we don't see the struggle these characters go through to develop that skill. It's more like they just get like these.
Prequel would be dope though.
Yeah, I mean, if they do it right.
Yeah, I think they could, but I don't know. That's me. I think because they pretty much was just giving us a story that was solely based off the past.
Yeah, they just didn't show it. They just didn't do enough. They did enough, and then it was like, yeah. But at the same time, it just didn't feel like the enough was quality enough. Like I just didn't care too much about the story. But I was like having fun with the whole movie.
Fair.
So if they did do the story better, this movie would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, but I don't know
That's
why
Pirates is so good.
It's so tricky because you gotta be mindful. This is why I feel like they probably skipped all the fluff anyway. Is the attention span. If shit ain't getting to the point immediately, feel like motherfuckers ain't gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But with that being said, people that come to watch movies, not the casual watchers that was like, all right, I'm gonna just throw on a movie real quick while I do my laundry. You know what I'm saying? They're not watching movies anyway. They're just gonna have it on. They're just playing shit. So for the people that actually watch the movies, make it for them. You know what I'm saying? Add that fluff. Add that little bit of detail. Add that parts that make a story, while also keeping your action packed. You know what I'm saying? Ideas and stuff like that. And then let it grow on people. You know what I'm saying? Give it time. It ain't everything gonna be great right away. And I know everybody wants things to be great right away, especially in this multimedia era we're in.
Yeah. And I think like the fact that they try to get to the action so fast, and I feel like a lot of the problem was like the main character has an awesome backstory, supposedly. And we get an okay amount of it, right? And we get like one or two flashbacks, and then, but as far as we know, for the first like a couple minutes of seeing the family, it's the mom and then like the two kids, and the husband captain isn't there, right?
Yeah, they definitely could have explored that love triangle more too.
But like I feel like we should have saw like the kids understand their mom is their mom more, instead of like we didn't get a chance to see her being a mom on the peaceful life. So we just got thrown in, I feel like, basically into her being the badass. And so when the kids didn't know she was a badass and had her past life, it brought up, that's why I was like confused. That's why I was thinking when we were watching a movie and you said, why don't the kids know how to fight? And I was like, in my mind, I was like, she wants them to have a peaceful life, right? Like an island, get away from her pirate's old life, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't see that part.
Yeah.
So we only know her as the badass. They only know her as the
But
peaceful mom.
that was also,
but we don't see them knowing her as the peaceful mom.
Yeah.
So when they found out the more information about their mom, it didn't hit as hard as it could have, because I didn't feel that actual like sentiment that they had for that figure.
But it's also the fact of like, well, other than the boy, the sister-in-law, because it's not like her brother and our main protagonist was not fighting already and not pretty good at fighting. Like he was pretty good compared to the rest of, other than the main two.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was the third best fighter out of all of them.
Wait, who?
Her husband, main protagonist.
Oh, really? The third best
fighter out of all of them.
What do you mean?
Like when he was shown fighting, he was rocking shit.
Oh, I guess I only saw him fight like once.
He fought in the opening where he caught like 4 or 5 bodies before getting detained.
Yeah, that wasn't that impressive though.
Did you see the rest of it? Did you see his crew? His crew was getting wiped out without.
Yeah, they were getting dropped like
flies.
His crew sucks.
So it was impressive to see him take on, to not kill 5 of them.
Like, I don't know.
Because the rest of his crew could not land, could not compare. Because if we're just sticking into that scene, you know what I'm saying? And you're going, and you got this team on this side, and they're just elite members. And your team on this side is a ragtag group. Of course, this ragtag group is going to get knocked out. But the one that's leading the ragtag group is showing you that he can kill 5 elites. You got to at least be like, all right, he kind of nice. And the only person that killed him,
I didn't see that. I didn't get that.
the only person that killed him was the second strongest on the island.
Well, yeah, but like the fact that, yeah, he killed like 5 guys on his own ship from the enemy team, right?
Yeah.
And then his wife continues to kill the entire squad.
Yeah, but she
single-handedly.
She different. She was the main
So
protagonist.
if he's the number 3
on her island,
then that's not that. Like he's number 3, and she's like the one that has to go like exponentially high.
But that's what they were showing us.
And
she took out the whole elite crew.
Well, yeah, but if he's number 3, like, sure, he's number 3, but that's like he's so ass. Like he was like, because he could. The only reason he didn't die on that ship with all the other people is because they didn't want him to.
Yeah.
So if he could have died there, how good is he?
But he would have died with 4 or 5 bodies. The rest of them died with nothing.
I think he would have died before that because he would have got. He just would have got jumped. Because they could have killed him. They could have destroyed the whole ship, but they wanted him alive.
They killed him. They could have killed him.
You saw that sniper, though.
But he dropped 4 or 5 bodies.
That guy's number 3.
Nah, he was not number
That
3.
sniper?
It ain't that hard to sit in the tree and scope niggas, bro.
No, the boat when they're coming in. I like that part.
That man ain't number 3.
They got
bro.
he was setting up the cannon. He's like, I'll have you go.
He was nice. He had some nice scopes, but I'm not putting him as number 3.
Is there snipers in like pirate stuff? Like in Pirates of the Caribbean? Was there snipers?
I mean,
I think it wasn't like.
they were kind of supernatural at some points. So
You're right. It's hard. You can't compare this to Pirates of the Caribbean
At all.
because it's like there's like the supernatural whole shit.
you heard me before when I said in the middle of the night when the moon shined on them, they were skeletons fighting in a cave.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Davy Jones was a squid or an octopus with a crab hand morphing through a wheel to get to Will Turner.
So, and you have that beautiful scene, and then you have this scene where she just does a stealth Black Ops mission on her own house.
Pretty
kills
much.
everyone. That was not a pirate scene at all.
No. For this to be a pirate movie, it took place not in seas, not on the waters.
That's what I was thinking about that. Like, this is like one quest of a pirate movie.
Exactly why I mentioned the 5 spots
This isn't like a pirate journey,
at all.
which is why like the number, like having a sequel, like they gotta have a pirate. Like
They got to make it
it seemed like we're at the climax of the pirate journey.
exactly.
So it doesn't make sense to like.
That's why if they were to do a prequel, it'll make way more sense because it'll probably be more pirate based. I don't know how much money they made off of this, but if they made enough money to make a prequel, they probably should do that because that'll be infinitely more interesting than what the fuck they gave us.
They just should have done that before this actual one, because a prequel after like a one-off pirate movie is like a slap in the face. Like, you don't do a prequel until you have at least 2 or 3 things on you.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
And a prequel is supposed to answer a series important questions about good characters.
Yeah.
When we don't even have these great characters, and if we got a prequel, what are we answering?
The issue is, the main issue here is when they wrote it, they should have wrote it with the idea of going into a sequel, and then they should have wrote Priyanka. What's her name?
Priyanka.
They should have wrote her
Chopper.
character. They should have wrote her
Jones.
character with the idea of like how they wrote what's his face brother from Gurren Lagann.
Brother.
Remember Gurren Lagann?
No.
Did you watch Gurren?
No.
God damn. That was a quick answer. I wasn't expecting you to be so. No. Who else fits this?
I should watch
archetype?
it though.
Anyway, I'll just get into it. Anyway, fucking.
So what?
The dynamic between the two is, he's like an older brother, and he's like consistently pushing Simon. He's consistently pushing Simon to be great because he knows Simon can be great, but he also takes at some point. Simon's our main character, but he takes point of the whole show at one point, and it feels like he's our main character, and it feels like Simon is like his sidekick until things happen. You ain't watching it. You said you plan on watching it, so I'm not gonna say too much. But damn, no, I don't want to get too deep into this analogy now because I can't say
what does the analogy refer to for here?
I was gonna say it's the route they should have took. So they should have gave the energy either to the girl or to the boy, like heavy and just as much, and then still gave that time and attention to Baranka's character, but let it be more of a lead up to like pushing the next generation.
Yeah, I think that would have been awesome. I only think, wow, what's the term? Like, it just became too Hollywood. That's really it. Because, like, yeah, you're thinking like a storyteller. I think they're just thinking like a Hollywood action film.
Yeah.
Which is almost like if they thought your way, then this would be an awesome, like, 1, 2, maybe 3 movies, like whatever they can get out, you know? Awesome story. Because, like, I want more pirate stories.
I feel like if you're in film, dog, I feel like you should be writing stories, not just doing whatever. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, man. Maybe I'm the problem.
Nah, it's just different
Maybe
ways.
I'm the issue.
It's just different ways of the industry, you know?
Yeah.
Like, indie movies feel really different than Hollywood movies.
You still gonna do the questions or
1,000
the
years
reviews?
later. Yeah, we could do 1 or 2.
All right. Yeah,
Some of these reviews are just fucking crazy. Okay, so the idea is we watched this movie. Well, it's not a bad movie. It's pretty good. Look up reviews. We see that.
Then we dissect it.
Priyanka was producing. We see the editor was like a damn near solo woman taking on the world.
Lisa Lessig.
Yeah, we were trying to look up writers. Everyone was like doing their work.
Was the director?
And you know what? I think someone complained about the set, like after you were talking about the set, and they complained about it. I was like,
5 spots.
I disagree on that. The set was awesome.
Yeah, they gave energy to their set, whichever. There's only like 5 spots.
Prefer, like,
yeah,
a coherent area that you really get to know, and they took advantage of like a lot of the spots. But at the same time,
jungle. That was the 5th spot. I didn't mention that earlier.
Oh yeah, the jungle. Yeah, it's the whole like swamp gator thing.
Yeah,
but like pirates, you think seas and boats, and we didn't really get much of a boat.
Except for the opening scene.
Flag.
The opening scene is literally that.
Yeah, we got the opening scene. We got a boat, and then it was like, all right, you won't see this again. And
it looked cool. The boats look cool, though. For the most part, we got a very outshot of it. So we got both boats, one smaller, one bigger, obviously. And it was like so obviously it could have been like the toy ships, and they just lit it up for the quick flick. It just seemed like they didn't want to take it to the waters at all.
I know. Which I don't necessarily have a problem with, but for a first movie,
Yeah.
first pirate introduction. All right, I want to read.
For a pirate movie just
I'm on-
to be on land is crazy.
I'm on Letterboxd,
Yeah.
so anyone can have Letterboxd.
It's basically a
Review
siege
movies.
movie. Yeah.
See, well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. On Letterboxd, you do out of 5 stars.
Okay.
1 star, 1.5, 2, 2.5.
Okay. Okay.
But I was reading you this review earlier, but I need to read it for the crew because this got to be one of the most insane reviews I've ever read. This review, I'm gonna call you out, brother.
I'm gonna call you out.
Yeah, you look like you look like you are racist. I'm sorry, dog. I'm not saying you are, but this review feels a little bit like
Racist.
one of those
Or
dudes, like a
misogynistic.
dude wrote it.
And misogynistic.
A little bit.
Okay.
That's what I mean by dude. It was like a guy wrote it. That's not the problem. A dude, like a bro. This movie sucks, bro. That's what it sounds.
Yeah,
That's what.
yeah.
Look, this is how he looks. Does he look like a dude? He's carrying a champagne bottle. I don't mean to roast him like this. Wait, I think he's on the
Wine
set of
glass.
The Bluff. Holy fuck! Look, you can do this. That's pretty cool.
Shit. Hey, he got the wine glass in his hand.
This guy
Probably
is,
got Chardonnay in a cup. He probably made close to.
I don't want to be roasting this guy, but this is context to who
He might
is
make
doing
close
this
to
review.
50 to 45 to 50K a year.
Probably, yeah. And it says he's a patron, so I think he's like on I don't know what that means on Letterboxd exactly, but I think that's a step above just a regular person reviewing. I'm gonna give you a little bit about his bio, just because I think it's funny. A guy with no direction in life, who loves watching movies from different genres and trying to find that 10 out of 10 masterpiece.
Yep.
For me, a perfect movie has to have this strange feeling that's hard to explain. The place where you watch it. Alone, with friends, with your loved one. What mood are you in? Everything has to click just right. And then he says his reviews are 5 stars is masterpiece, 4.5 is amazing, spectacular, 4 stars is amazing, but something's missing, 3.5 is good, interesting, great, 3 stars above is average, good, not great, 2.5 is average, and everything below is bad. Not
Okay.
interesting, bad, terrible, goes down the list. And he's watched a lot of movies.
Okay.
Dog has like,
What's one of his 5 stars? If he has a 5 star.
that's a good question. I'll tell you what, one of his pinned reviews is A Hen in the Wind and Inferno. But, yeah, let's see. What's his 5 stars? Rated. Dog gave Superman a 4. I'll tell you that. Sorry. Dude gave The Substance.
Speaking of that, you
Perfect
seen the
5.
trailer? You seen the trailer for the Green Lantern?
No, I haven't. Is
Let
it
me know when you
interesting?
have. It is. Yeah, it's interesting. I'll put it like that.
He gave a couple old movies perfect scores. He gave Frankenstein a 4.
Frankenstein, which year?
The one we watched. The
Recently?
2025, yeah.
Okay. That wasn't bad.
He gives a lot of stuff 3 and 4s. Lots of stuff.
Rarely ever gets 5s. That's nice. That's fine.
Solaris is a 5. He's given old classics perfect scores. He's saying these are
Okay.
masterpieces. So,
Okay.
I'm thinking this is a
getting-
white guy. This is a
He's
white
about,
bro that's
he's
a little
about
pretentious.
36.
That's
He's
a little
about 36,
pretentious.
37.
Yeah, he's a little pretentious.
Encroaching. He's encroaching 40.
So this is
If not 40.
This is his name. Worst Q's review on The Bluff. And I'm gonna have you guess the exact rating after I read this. A bewildering plasticization of the pirate film genre. Stripped down into entertainment that survives purely on face value alone, The Bluff is a dud. Boo. Boo. He said boo in his review. Boo. Like he's at the theaters going, you think he was at the theaters doing that? Boo, this shit sucks. Let me go do some stocks.
Nah. But he was probably angry.
He was angry.
This
is like, this so far, he's like, oh,
this is definitely a waste of. He
thought this movie was about to be awesome.
Yeah.
In one ear and out the other. A textbook example of how frustratingly ineffective a film can be on its own terms. Flower's story isn't bad. So, the main girl. Priyanka.
Wait.
Flowers?
Flowers is the director.
The director.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
she was
the
producer.
writer.
Okay.
Frank E. Flowers, I believe. Yeah.
Flower's story isn't bad.
Co-writer.
Action isn't bad. But this duel-driven survival tale where ghosts of the past come knocking doesn't really create anything you can latch onto. I understand. I understand that. Chopra carries the film on her shoulders. Her character is a total badass. So if you just want to see her kicking ass, this movie is for you. And if you want to admire Urban's verbal swagger and his physique, there's that too.
Verbal swagger.
The story is extremely thin and emotionally all over the place. Nothing really feels like it has proper weight or consequence. It ends up accomplishing very little. It's a film with perfect potential suffocated by modern plasticity and an oddly dull environment. What is oddly dull about it? What would he be thinking about? Because I understand the plastic part, like the Hollywoodist,
the place, the dullest parts of the movie was when it felt as if, I would say,
like the scenarios, like do you think he means like the forest area looks like every other movie?
No, you know what the forest area really looks like? It looks like
No.
No.
I thought we were gonna agree.
No.
I thought we were gonna.
Star Wars. 70s.
Oh, yeah.
70s. Forest.
What is it?
That's what
Dagobah?
like.
No, not Dagobah. Where all the Ewoks were.
Yeah, it looked plastered, for sure. Like some of the trees look like they, obviously weren't trees on Cayman Island. Looked like they was just makeshift trees, but
yeah, because it wasn't a jungle. It was an island forest, and you know how they be like all like that shit looks like. That shit just looks so weird compared to a regular jungle.
Yeah.
But I think it would have benefited from an actual jungle.
Yeah, definitely. But it also, because, if the jungle's like when they gave a jungle atmosphere in Jurassic Park, it felt, you could feel it. You felt it. You were in it.
Way more tension.
What? And then also the late night scene where she went in and killed pretty much most of the crew. A lot of that felt like it was still, even though things were moving, but it felt like you were on set rather than immersed in the scene.
Yeah, that's got to be what. Yeah, because some areas did feel like a set, like we stuck to a certain shot type of idea. I thought the in the house scene was probably my favorite, like that whole fight, because that felt more like we were following the girl, like that was in a house where you're so like intimate. You want the viewers to feel that like intimacy, so like that's why a lot of handheld cameras will be around for like action scenes like that, because it gives that like real like human taste. So that was cool. But yeah, outside the house, the island, it felt like a set. I like the set. But that's got to be what maybe threw a lot of people off.
Yeah.
Of course, he's not done.
Of course.
He also rated it out of 100.
Out of 100.
Yeah, so you get that letterbox out of 5 stars, and you get to rate the 100.
Well, I'm assuming. Okay, I'll let you finish.
I'll let you, yeah, because he has another thing to say. This might affect your guess. He said, brutal-ish pirate action. That shit was way too brutal, but he said, but where is the real passion?
Brutal-ish. I seen her yank two dreads out somebody.
You ever seen it? Yeah, that shit was wild.
Beat another one with a shell.
Yeah, and then
How brutal you wanted to be?
And then put a
grotesque.
Put a knife in their leg and go all the way up.
Oh my god, yeah.
But that's brutal-ish though. That's
We saw
not like brutal.
We saw the boy stab bruh's arm and went up
Yeah. Oh god.
or went down. He went down.
There was moments in some of
And
the
then,
goriness,
very next
like,
scene,
that like
bro
shivered
got-
me.
Bro got plugged to the wall. The
Yeah.
very next scene, he got plugged to the wall. So yeah.
See, am I crazy? I thought that was like a good
Yeah.
he shot him and then he like was hanging a little bit and I was like he's like struggling. I was like, damn, that was like cool. That looked
Yeah,
like
bro was plugged. And then the only time she gave an emotion scene where it felt like she just wasn't just screaming.
that's true.
There was that scene.
Yeah, there wasn't too much like
She was like, "That doesn't belong to you." The first thing that pops into your head thing to say is what she said.
yeah.
Yank the chain. She got the chain back though, so respect her pimping for real.
But it's good because I honestly I was hoping she would say that because if it was like, you know, the other side of these action movies would have been, I'll be taking this or this,
I'll be
you know,
taking this.
like, come on, bruh. But nah, that was like a real like death. She saw that and she like that the girl character had fairly well emotions, I would say. Like everyone was acting well.
Yeah. I don't think you look at this movie and think, oh, the acting is bad. Mm-hmm. But you do look at you do see some of the choice of words they choose for certain scenes and go, no, you probably could have went into the box and picked some different ones out.
Yeah,
for
different
sure.
writer would have been crazy on this movie. That would have saved them.
Yeah, Bill Norelli,
Was that him? Main writer? Lead writer?
him and Flowers.
Come on, man. I'm not
But-
going to give you your flowers. Flowers.
Flowers is also the one that directed it and gave us that shot where he probably, because the shot you said,
What shot?
when
This has 300 likes. I'm
this-
sorry. I just saw that.
this criminal
What?
is your only hope. He also decided
Oh.
that shot was worth keeping, because the other shot you mentioned them doing instead sounded way better.
I feel like there's just so many better options for some of these shots. But
And he decided to keep the ashes, Nash. You know, Carl was just fucking around. He just decided to keep that. We all fall down.
yeah,
What
you
the
think he was
fuck?
fucking around? Like he was improvising that shit. Ashes at. He said that without his chest.
Yeah, I know.
So that kind of disappointed me a little bit. All right, our host left the podcast. Our I think he just quit. Quit the pod. He said that line is so shit. I gotta go. Okay, to finish off. Brutalish pirate action, but where's the real passion? Maybe in Urban's power speech or in Chopra's punches, but it's clearly not enough. And then he ends it off by saying, not that good. I can't really recommend this except for a few reasons. The main one being that if you truly have nothing else to do, this might even surprise you with how much potential it manages to waste. Okay.
Yeah,
Before you
is
guess
that-
this, I'm gonna let you
okay.
get a second to guess. But
Okay.
I just want a quick statement. There is a new epidemic in media now. We have so much media that being mid is worse than being bad.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a clear example. He saw a movie that didn't go above and beyond with what he thought was going to be something
mind you,
spectacular. It was a good movie, and that made it worse to him.
And mind you,
And that made
the
it worse to a
Russo
lot of
brothers helped produce this.
Yeah, you know, they can't just all be bangers.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of good shit. Like, they obviously, if the Russo brothers had anything to say in this, they obviously know how to pick a cast and do good action.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you guess. I'm going to need a out of 100 rating.
Out of
and then
100, I'm going to say.
out of 5 stars.
Out of 100, I'm going to say he put 22.
22? Okay. What about stars?
Stars, I'm going to say he put a 1.5.
Okay.
Maybe a 2.
Okay.
Well,
He did do 2 stars.
Yeah.
And he gave it a 43 out of 100.
Okay. You know, it was my first initial.
He made that sound
Out of
worse than
100?
what he was about to give.
Yeah. Yeah, he made it sound like he made it sound like if this was your last possible choice of watching something,
Then,
you watch this.
Then don't even. That's what he made it sound like.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
even. But he's like, yeah, this is the worst. 43.
He watched My Little Pony 2017.
You know what? I wouldn't. He probably loves that shit.
Nah. Everybody hated that shit. Apparently, they said Sia's singing part wasn't even that good.
Someone left a comment. He watched this 2 weeks ago, by the way, so this is a fresh review. Someone left a comment and said, yeah, bro, this is the most plastic movie I've seen in years. My brain completely rejected it. Someone said, a couple of ciders got me through it, but I certainly won't rewatch. Definitely not sober. Why? If there was a white woman in this movie, would y'all like it more? I'm just gonna say it.
If it was ScarJo, would y'all like
if
it
it was
more?
Scarlett Johansson, would you like to? Nah.
ScarJo.
Black Widow didn't do that well.
Bro, well, she also was dead by that time.
And it was also COVID.
In our main,
So the whole world was dead.
In our main timeline, she was dead as a character. So it was like, give us a Black Widow movie after the character has fallen in battle. Come on.
And they, we read the review. I read a comment earlier after the movie. That girl's like, please get my girl Chopper out of this genre. So maybe oversaturated, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But this is, I think, one of the decent. How do I say this? One of the attempts to like bring her even more into the Western sphere.
Mm-hmm.
For like people like us that maybe doesn't watch every one of her movies or like isn't necessarily a big fan of her
That
to
well
like
known with it, yeah.
get to know her even more.
But I will say this: we are film wise, which is why I think a lot of us need to start figuring out whether we want to keep consuming or start actually making films. Because I think a lot of the older people are getting stuck. People that are in the game, we're getting stuck in this formula. We're stuck in this formula, so everything comes out and it feels mid. Mm-hmm. It's because they're following the formula. This formula pays. You're going to go see it regardless. And they're going to get their money regardless. Therefore, this formula will work 9 times out of 10. Obviously, once we stop going to go see it, they realize, all right, we don't really like this formula, or this formula ain't really doing, or until something better can replace it. Mm-hmm. That's why when you go and vote for these movies, for these Academy Awards, whether or not we're voting or they're like it's an inner vote or whatever, we got to make sure the ones that are winning are the formula we want to see for movies coming. Because there's a reason.
Sorry. Someone said, not sure Captain Urban was looking for the booty or the bootay.
Both. He was looking for the bootay for sure. But
speaking of that, we should watch Putang.
Game. There's a reason why we often go back into time with a lot of our movie selections, because a lot of the movies that are coming out now are very formulaic and very much the same.
Yeah, which is like literally what? Dude, what's his name?
Mm-hmm.
One of the GOAT directors. I always forget his name. Tarantino.
Yeah.
Literally, Tarantino says the opposite of that. He said, "Look at the formula and then break it." Pretty much.
Yeah.
What every one of his movies does, whether you like the guy or not.
But knowing how to storytell is also important. You can't.
Yeah.
Don't just break formulas and think shit all willy nilly gonna work.
Yeah, true. Because obviously, the lack of full expanded story is what's missing here, and I think, like, I haven't seen every action movie, of course, and action can get very saturated and blown out and boring, for sure.
I don't think
maybe a lot of these people went into the mindset like that.
Yeah, I don't think mindless or plastic, if that's the word we're gonna use. I don't think plastic action films are in right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
in general.
Just in general. I think if you're gonna give us action, you got to give us some story. You got to give us some weight. You got to give us a reason why this motherfucker's out here going crazy like this. Like for John Wick, as soon as everybody figured out they killed his dog, it was like, all right, that's more than enough reason for this nigga to go ham bony on every person he sees.
Yeah, people now want
or like Taken, like he got his daughter taken. When there's 3 takens though, it's a little much. How you keep getting your daughter stolen? At some point, you got to put an ankle monitor on that bit and just be like, hey, you can't leave because you just keep finding yourself trafficked.
This movie would have banged in like 2018.
Oh, for sure.
Damn.
When we were wanting action, because that's when Extraction came out too.
Yeah, like 2020, 2019.
I still think Extraction will hit now,
Extraction,
regardless, because Extraction's Extraction, but it wouldn't hit the same. Just because I think we're in a different plateau. We're in a different area. Like there's a reason Demon Hunters, K-pop Demon Hunters is doing what it did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they went crazy on that. What is in right now is very like aesthetic based, animated. We're talking romance with like a fantasy grit, like Wuthering Heights. I don't know if you've seen. I haven't seen that yet, but there's it's based off like a book and stuff.
Yeah.
So that type of romance, like very honestly, it's the same guy who played Frankenstein. It's a monster. Noah, I think his name is.
Okay.
Or was he Noah in the other movie?
I know the face you're talking about.
But it's very that whole movie. I'm gonna go see it soon, hopefully, because I think it's a movie that is good for like a relationship. But if I don't see it, whatever. But that's like a very big castle fantasy romance, medieval-ish.
Okay.
Stuff like that, I feel like is very in right now.
Yeah, definitely. I think
like Damsel a couple years ago was like, I think this kind of thing is very in. Very
I think medieval's just in right now.
Yeah.
Medieval
Stranger Things type of thing is also very like
the weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reality bending stuff is very in. Because like
the
we
more
don't have
fantastical things get the more,
honestly.
the
That's a
more
good
it's
way to
in
explain
right
it.
now.
Because there's no like these action movies aren't this like you got to have like the John Wick or the there's not really like regular comedy movies don't really work the same.
Yeah.
It has to be like action comedy.
But Scary Movie 7 or 6
Horror movies are also top.
Horror movies are in very much. Horror movies will never not be in. I don't know. I'm not the biggest horror movie fan, but they will always be in. They're especially around Halloween time, because there's just some people that just can't get enough of the spooky season.
They will find any way to put a horror movie in the theater. That shit's like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, the February killer.
You good?
You're a dog?
Nah.
No.
The February killer. Yeah, the
Hard
Zodiac.
Eyes.
The Zodiac killer.
The Valentine's movie.
Oh,
Just about killing.
yeah.
Like, we don't need this.
Yeah.
But I understand people love horror. Like, I like the people that like horror that like to love the classic stuff, like classic horror. Like people who love like Elvira and like old like The Thing and stuff like that. Like almost like History X horror. or a specific type X horror or like a gothic horror. But the ones who just like fucking slashers, I'm like, bro, how many can you take? Impressive slashers are,
But those are the same
awesome.
I feel like those are the same people that like them docs about serial
Crime.
killers.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're yeah. You got that shit
I don't
spot
even-
on, bro.
I don't like those really.
Yeah, nah, you got that shit spot on. Crime docs and slashers, like you just want to be depressed. I'm sorry,
And then
but I understand.
But it'd be
'cause it's
women.
based on reality.
It'd be women that liking those, like mainly, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I just need to be prepared for when it happens to me." What?
I guess it does.
No, it does.
If all these movies, though, the women
it
are
does, and they're watching it. The problem is, they're not fully intaking what they're watching. They understand the situation may happen. They're not getting themselves prepared for the situation to happen.
yeah, you'll never be fully prepared, right?
Yeah, of course.
But it is weird because
You got to try at least a little bit.
Because you, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. That one's tough. Because like you watch all these. Nah, come in. You okay?
Oh, thank you.
I thought you said Stein.
That's what he said.
He said stunning. I know. Thank you.
Oh, nah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, the crime docs. I think it's hard because the women be watching it, and then it's like every case almost is about some dude.
Yeah,
Almost
that's why they
killing
love
some
you
women.
so much. Not you.
Ted Bundy.
Not you.
I'm Ted Bundy.
Nah, not
I'm
you.
Ted Bundy.
The movie.
I'm Ted Bundy.
I mean the show.
I'm Ted. Oh,
The show
Yeah.
you.
did you watch you?
No.
Use
Not
interesting.
fully. But I think like you or Ian, somebody put it on a little bit at one point, and I was watching it in their room for a little bit.
You probably were watching it.
I want to say
in
it
our
was
old
you.
room. Because I would watch it on my PS4.
Yeah. That's what it was. That's what it was.
It just ended.
I feel like from our perspective, we will almost always view what women say because of how they say it and how they enunciate it as dramatic.
I was just gonna let you keep talking.
That's it. That's it. They get to saying certain things. You're
I
like-
think just
and you're just-
at that point, I
and you're
just think
listening.
humans are dramatic because you know what it reminds me of when guys are sick and they're like, "I'm dying," and then
Exactly. We got a fucking cold around
then-
it, shivering and shit.
yeah, and then girls be sick as hell and they're like, "Oh, I gotta clean the whole house."
What?
Me just stereotyping everyone.
What? But it is like both ways. It is like, it's like, how can I take you serious when you just sound so dramatic right now? It's like, I get this is an actual fear for you. I understand that.
And also, it's the different like logical and like emotional side. Too.
Yeah.
I think a lot of deep rooted
And physical side
stuff
of
because
it.
like we see slasher films and a lot of guys are like, well, no, I gotta run away. So me reacting to the movie, I gotta run away. Real life, I'm not gonna watch this movie. It's like the fight or flight.
Yeah, and most times in a slasher, put us in a slasher, put any man in a slasher. That man's not thinking to himself, how can I escape? Where can I escape? It's like, man, come meet me in the living room, bro. We gonna handle this the only way I know how. And whomever dies is whomever dies.
So you see Freddy Krueger walk up in the house.
Head up. I'm getting my head up.
running.
Get my head up.
if he just brings up that fucking claw,
Well, it depends on
which monster?
This is what I tell y'all every time when we start talking about this specifically. It's like it depends on what situation I'm in. Obviously, you see Freddy Krueger and he's like rising up for something or whatever. If there's an exit I can get to, by all means, I'm there. If he is in front of the exit, what, I'm gonna try to juke him?
Yeah.
I'm either juke him or I'm gonna have to fight him. One of the two.
I guess I'm gonna fight.
He's in front of
Guess
the
I gotta fight
exit.
him. Shit. There's like 8 X's behind you. Nah, I gotta fight him. I think,
But it all comes back to the back of your mind. Do you want to run or do you want to fight? Do
yeah,
I feel like running right now, or do I feel like, all right, fuck it, this is in the cards. Either I'm gonna come out alive or I'm gonna come out not. I'm not gonna come out. I think when it comes to certain situations, I feel like, especially men, we just weigh our options on what the fuck we actually want to do.
yeah. What we want to do, yeah. I think sometimes how regular guys view movies and regular girls view movies is like, guys want to be strong, like the movies they watch, and girls want to feel strong, like the movies they watch.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of dudes will they'll watch Batman. It's like, nah, now I'm Batman.
What? I can save
girls
Gotham
is-
in one night.
Yeah, like I want to be that because I am that internally.
Exactly. We want to embodize our strength wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to physical, when it comes to mental, when it comes to emotional, we want to be stoic almost.
But honestly, But honestly, at the same time, I can't speak for a lot of those dudes because I don't know. I don't know
I
what they're
can.
thinking.
I do know.
A lot of them be raping.
Ugh. Yeah. A
So
lot of
I
them.
can't relate.
It's just, I don't know, man. It's a lot. It's a lot in this world that we can't quite fathom. Especially like, I hate the forceful shit. Because it's like you really down bad once you feel like you gotta force somebody to love you. And that goes both ways.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the other way of force.
But I mean,
I was like, whoa.
rape is rape.
Yeah.
And
There's
it could
just
go
so
both
many
ways,
stories.
but it's usually men. And I don't know, men, there's just a lot of, I don't know, there's just a lot of,
And there's also emphasis on men. I hear a lot of stories about multiple men.
yeah.
But they
I was just
want-
talking about the Navy earlier.
What?
The Navy,
Oh,
low
the Navy,
key,
they be jerking each other off.
they kind of infamous for fucking
Oh, are they really?
low key.
Oh yeah, that's so
Like
so awesome, dude. I just saw an old man from the Navy earlier, and he had a Charlie Kirk sticker on his back, a Trump sticker, something, and then he walked into the Pokemon card shop, and I was like, bro, you do not need to be here. I'm sorry, man.
I don't know, bro. It's weird. Cause I was talking to this girl and she was talking about the Navy. I was like, man, the things I be hearing about the Navy, I don't know if you want to do that. But like at the end of the day, it's what I'm hearing about the Navy. It's not what I know about the Navy.
Yeah,
So,
and what you hear about something,
Isn't always what's happening.
as a kid, what you hear about something normally meant it was fake. I'm sorry. Nowadays, that shit feels like it changed. What I
Yeah.
hear about stuff now is it feels like it's always become 10 times worse when I hear about the truth.
It's true. Yeah, I feel like it's true until proven wrong. What you hear feels more like it's true until proven false,
Yeah.
which is crazy stigma to have on things.
Yeah.
But that's what it feels like.
This world pissing me off lately.
You see, world, you're no good. But
Hey, man, what'd you give that J. Cole album rating? Give it to the fans, bro.
what I give the rating?
Yeah.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 gold star. There's only
Album of the week, man. Name the album of the week. Album of the month. Name the album of the month.
well,
Name the song of the week.
album of the month, my song of the week
Yeah, what's your song of the week?
isn't new, but I've been jamming to Ray Escapism all week, low key.
I'm gonna play 1 second for you right here. That's it.
And album of last month, February, obviously went to J. Cole. Album this month, I think Bruno Mars album dropped this month, or did it drop late February?
I think it did. I haven't listened to the full thing yet, which is
I
very
haven't-
surprising.
I haven't listened to the full thing. I listened to like 3 songs so far.
Yeah.
I got
And
listen
everything
to
is
the
good
whole
so far.
But Bruno Mars might have it for March.
I was gonna say my song of the week might be I Just Might, but nah. My song of the week might be what's that girl's name? Burning Blue. by Mariah the Scientist. That's her.
I'm good.
That's how the song starts. How do you know? Do you listen to that song?
You feel me? You feel me?
Nah, that song I've been listening to a lot. That song's good.
I'll be locked in.
I've been listening to like Mariah and Lauryn Hill a lot.
But yeah, man, it's a crazy world out there. So y'all stay safe.
Yeah.
Y'all stay safe.
Hey man,
If you wanna
got
watch the
this far
bluff-
into the video, the government don't want you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey man. Y'all
He's
stay.
like, don't get me started.
Y'all stay safe out there, dog.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah,
Because everybody's talking about Iran and this war, and I know a lot of us are scared about what could happen in our future, especially with, who we have as president, and then the inner stuff happening with like, ICE, and then like Charlie Kirk, and then like Epstein Islands, and then like Diddy, like there's just so much,
and it's not even as bad as we know.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I walked in to the kitchen earlier, and there was my girlfriend and her sister going, "Yeah, and and Noah should just become trans to get out of the war or something like that." Because I am. If the government's watching this,
I very much so.
if they
Hey man,
dude,
take
if
me.
they
and
draft
take me.
it, bro,
You take me and take me.
and they go through the 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And yeah, and they hit a 24, 25, they hit us, and they just say my name. I'm like, oh, I'll be.
Nah, they gonna get them
I don't know, man.
18 to 21 year olds first. We got some time. Unless we start dropping like flies, we gonna be good. But me and Ian was talking about that.
I'm
how our
mentally
military is
handicapped.
pretty big, so we probably ain't gonna have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. Like, the likeliness of them doing the draft is low.
But it's the outside shit of that though.
But there's
It's like-
going to be a consequence either way.
It's the Texas situations.
Oh, you mean like how Texas and Florida changed
No.
to blue? Or green?
No. How there was that shooting in Texas
Oh, I didn't hear about it.
at a bar.
Which one?
I couldn't tell you which bar exactly.
Dude, there's like 12 shootings at bars.
But
Is it a gay bar?
This one was. It might have been a gay bar. This one was specific, and like the shooter was Muslim, had a Quran in his car.
Was he in a Tesla?
I don't know if he was in a Tesla,
Oh, man.
but he killed 2 people and dropped 14 more.
Oh, my God. When was this?
Maybe a month, maybe
A
2.
month ago? Dude, and like 3 days ago, a girl in a Tesla tried to shoot Rihanna in her house.
What the fuck?
Did you hear about that?
I did not hear about that.
Yeah, man.
SeaWorld, you're no good.
She was in the house too. Luckily, they got the cops on her and arrested her.
Why? Is there a reasoning yet?
Nah, they said they were like seeing tweets about her like hating Rihanna and hating
that deep?
and threatening Rihanna and hating Cardi B and stuff. I think it's like I don't
Did she
know.
decide to go for Rihanna over Cardi B?
Maybe it's as
She
simple
pussy.
as a jealous
I hope it ain't that
mentally done person, you know.
I hope it ain't women.
No,
women.
not to emphasis on jealous. I'm saying like mentally ill person that got jealous.
Yeah, no.
It's
but
gotta
this,
be that.
This is important.
Because like jealous people don't do that crazy. There's something wrong.
I don't know though. I grew up around some real jealous people that, especially women, have a different jealousy than
But
men.
going to the house with like an AK or something.
I'm telling you, women have a different jealousy than men. Like we have jealousy, and we'll act on it in public.
Yeah, I expect
we'll
us
get
to do
upset.
that.
We'll get upset. We'll
I
try to
expect
fight
us to
somebody.
shoot someone while we're
Not
jealous.
shoot. Not shoot.
She
We'll-
brought
we'll
a
fight
rifle.
somebody. We'll fight somebody. But women will think of ways, jealousy or just when they're hurt, they will think of ways to unalive you.
I
They'll
think men
of
do
a
that too,
million
don't they?
ways to unalive you. I mean, but at the end of the day, we always digress to these. We digress to these.
No, I think that's you.
Me? You think
I
killing
think
people?
no, I think you want to fight people. I think this is a totally separate thing.
But I think there's a lot of men that are like me though in that retrospect.
Yeah, just like fighting. Want to fight?
That's just like when it comes down to like jealousy or when it comes down to like disliking somebody, we always think to handle it with our fucking fist.
Oh yeah.
And once the squabble's over, it's like, all right, good shit is over. Whatever. Win or lose, moving on. Now there is very much a lot of instances where it was like, this is when the time is spanned through, where it's like, fuck you, and then another one's like, fuck you. It's like, and then things are said like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill your family.
Yeah,
when it gets serious like that, then it's like, obviously we're not thinking of fighting anymore. We're thinking of, I'm gonna hit the block, I'm gonna blow a hole through this motherfucker, and I'm gonna keep motherfucking rolling.
Yeah.
But
well, you know my favorite thing about
women could fucking argue about who's making the salad, and then all of a sudden she's talking about something. I'm gonna poison the salad. Who gonna eat it then, bitch? It's like, what? Why are we going from 0 to 100 real quick? Why are you gonna poison the salad? And we're thinking, we're looking at the situation.
Pasta.
We're thinking of the situation going, she wouldn't poison the salad. She just upset and she being very, over the top until she actually poisons the salad. And she's like, no, don't eat this salad.
I'm gonna kill my husband.
Why am I not allowed to eat the salad? You didn't poison it. We thinking it's funny. She's
I'm
like,
not mad anymore.
and she's got a straight face looking at you. Don't eat the fucking salad.
That's my favorite part. when a girl will, like, if you're arguing,
Yeah.
and you're like arguing back and forth, and when the argument's about to end, or like you about to like separate, they'll just say something, the last one, and then boom, they're off. They're like, that's why your family don't love you. Boom, I'm out. And then you're just like, what?
I'm telling you, they be thinking that hurts you, like, for real.
That shit does hurt.
Exactly.
No, I mean, like, yeah, like they'll say whatever hurts.
Whatever hurts, they'll most times do whatever that hurts. Like if they know fucking with another dude, a specific dude too. Mm-hmm. Let me use Timmy Turner's parents as an example. Imagine they get in an argument and his wife starts flirting with Dinkelberg.
Yeah, like
that is the worst shit you can do, because you know that nigga got nothing but hate for Dinkelberg. That nigga walk outside and go, Dinkelberg. You know that nigga hate Dinkelberg. You gonna go over there.
I don't think anyone hates someone else like he hates Dinkelberg.
but you understand my point though. She gonna get upset. She gonna walk across the street, knowing that your ass is outside gardening or something, and start flirting with Dinkelberg. I'm giving the retrospect. I'm just giving you the retrospect. But she gonna see that, and then she gonna start flirting with Dinkelberg, and then she gonna walk back over. Dinkelberg said, "I look pretty today." Fuck you.
So like, because we be talking about people so differently. What type of women are you talking about? This is what we've never asked about.
I'm talking about them damn.
Because I ain't gonna lie, you said that like how ghetto people be talking.
Oh,
because you know why?
It's a manner of,
because like when they do like the real like the higher richer suburbs, they'd be like, I made Mr. Smith a pie. It'd be like the elegant version.
Like it's all women, but it's a certain side of the woman. It's not
all women.
It's not them all the time. And actually, let me say most, because not all women are like this. More and more women are chilling out. Way more chilling out, and they're getting closer to like dudes chilling out. Like our chill out and women chill out tend to be different, but a lot more women are like chilling out how we chill out. Anyway,
like
most,
like what? Wait, how do we chill out?
We chill out, and we don't care.
Oh yeah, we forget it.
Yeah, like we'll chill out. And this is just like regular day shit. Like we'll go and we'll like forget everything we have to do that day and just sit and watch fucking TV or sit and play video games, knowing damn well we got like real life business shit we got to take care of. And then the next day we'll try to do it, but we'll like halfway ass do it.
Damn, that really sucks.
I ain't gonna lie, we kind of sloppy as people, bro. As men,
I know. Right? Yeah, men are sloppy.
when it comes to like being on top of shit, certain times we just kind of start to like, especially if we feel like we had a long week. As soon as we hit that sit down, that certain area, we just start getting to chilling. It's like whatever needs to be handled, let me handle it at another time. But that's why having a certain type of woman in your life is important, because women will chill, but they know they got to get shit done. So they'll at times keep us more on point. It's like, did you do this? Did you do that? And they'll keep coming until we actually get up and do the shit. Because it's like, all right, I'm tired of hearing your voice, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you keep.
See,
I'm just trying to watch the game.
That's why I asked what we talk about, because I've never had like, if I've ever been with a white girl or like some Mexican girl, they never said, "Did you do this? You take out the trash already?" Like I've never had a.
I've been with all manners of women.
I've never
though.
had like.
all. I've been with all different women before. Yes,
Cap.
I'm not capping.
Cap.
I'm not capping.
What Asian girl has ever said that to you?
Okay, well, I've never been with an Asian woman, but
They would say, "Go clean no dishes."
to believe that an Asian woman
His whole
wouldn't
part
do
got
that.
cut out. His whole part got cut out.
No, but to believe an Asian woman wouldn't do that though. Come on,
Nah, it's like a
what do we
Chinese woman.
what do we know
It's like a
about
Chinese
Asian
woman.
women? They'll
That's Asian mom.
do what the Mexican ladies do. Pull out a chocolate, start beating your ass till you start doing some shit. But I like a lot of Hispanic women and black women. So like, of course they're like, you know what I'm saying?
That's why it's funny, because you're like, wow, we gotta do that. Like you're like women, when they want you to do something, they're aggressive. Like I've never had a woman
I like
be
aggressive women.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
But like I've never had a woman be aggressive to me in my life.
Be like, you gotta chill out. You gotta
No,
chill
I'd
out,
be
girl,
like,
bro.
go, you gotta clean. I'd be the one. You
That's
gotta
what
go
I'm saying.
clean.
That's what I'm saying. You got like a very chilled out girl.
Yeah, I just be with chill people. So they're like, should we clean today? Yeah, we should probably clean today, and then we go and clean.
And then Ian has like a very let me chill out.
You about to say something crazy?
Nah, I wasn't gonna say nothing crazy. I was gonna say like more like a point and do girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like if T be like, all right, Ian, do that.
Demand it like a boss.
Yeah. Like she sailing, she manning the boat, she the captain of the boat, and Ian got to make sure the sails are going up. Got to make sure the holes are filled,
Doing all the work.
and she just point and place them.
So what? Okay. So what is your?
And then Pedro's just locked up.
Free my dog.
For my dog.
What is a relationship dynamic you want?
Shit, that happy shit, that sitcom happy shit. You feel me?
Because I think like if we took a bunch of men that watch us, I think 50% would agree with you, and the other 50% wouldn't be able to relate. Like on the type of.
I mean, on a serious note, I think someone who just obviously got to be caring. Because the older I get, the more emotional I get towards certain subjects, especially like passionate conversations.
That's adult, yeah. That's adulting.
And like a patient person. I need a patient woman, but also someone who's like in my face when she needs to be in my face.
Like you want traditional, but like aggressive.
I won't say traditional, because I'm way more open to taking pause.
Taking what?
To taking
Her dick?
No, taking her as she is.
What that mean?
Like however she comes. You know what I'm saying? If I understand, obviously there's certain aspects like in a woman that, you know, you meet her and you know it ain't really gonna work out because of how different you may be, or you know, how she tends to act. Yeah. But if she comes into my life and I'm already starting to show an attraction towards her, and we're talking, and you know, we're starting to build, like that's what I mean. As like take her as she is, as she comes. Because it'll be less of like she's molded into something I liked, and more like she's been something I liked.
Oh yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But more or less, like just someone cool, just someone chill.
Well, like I mean, like your guys' dynamic.
Yeah,
Like, what do you think, like, your roles would be, and what do you want her roles to be?
that's what I mean. Like, kind of like I'm a
Like, do you have an idea for that? Because, like, going into a relationship,
not really, because structure. I don't structure too much when it comes to relationships, and maybe that's a problem. But
that's why I want to talk about it, because out of the couple of relationships I've been in, it's good to, like, realize what you can actually bring to the table, what you have to grow, and then like building like a foundation of like,
the thing,
what you actually want and what like they actually want, and then what y'all will work together as.
but yeah, my thing has always been like the get to know, because I've always felt like I've been more, especially emotionally and personally, with whomever I meet. I've always been more like water than anything else. How I attack life, I feel like I'm more like fire. Like I'm just kind of like just an endless flame.
You said the girl is water?
No, I'm water. I'm water like on a social standpoint. Mm-hmm. And like, so when the conversation comes, I kind of put myself in positions to feel what needs to be filled.
Whoa. What are they feeling? What are you feeling?
What am I feeling?
Yeah.
Whatever.
So what is a number one deal breaker? This is our dating
if she's
portion
dumb.
This is our dating portion of the podcast.
There's a
We have it
level-
once a podcast.
There's a level of dumb I can't have. Like incompetence, I can't do incompetence. You can be stupid, but if you're competent, we're cool. But if you're incompetent to where like once I start feeling like I'm your father in a partnership, I don't like it.
Where you don't want to be daddy?
I don't want to be nobody dad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not at least not right now. And if you're not my own, if you're not my actual kid,
What if she is like your
but
mother?
like I understand like taking care of someone though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I understand that part. But like once it feels like I'm taking care of you like you're my child, then I really don't like it.
So, and you don't want to be taken care of?
Oh yeah, I want to take care of.
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
Like a mother?
No.
Like a mother and son? You know how some relationships be like that?
No, I want that.
Like where
I
the
want that.
girl's like, all right, very like motherly.
Yeah.
In
No, I
a
get
kind
that,
of
I get
weird
that.
way.
I like motherly women, but I don't like them motherly to me.
Yeah. Like a motherly to who?
To like
Their
my
kids.
nephews,
Oh,
nephews, nieces, or like their little cousins, or like their little nieces and nephews. I like that trait in a woman. Like when they're like talking to kids and they know how to take care of kids. I like that. If that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. I could tell you
I'll say
bullshit.
yeah.
But yeah. Because it shows, I don't know, it just shows responsibility. And then plus, who wants to be around? Well, everybody has their own person in the world that they're probably uniquely fit well with, like puzzle pieces.
Yeah, there's
But
probably some couples that like, I don't know,
yeah,
they really should it.
and I think it's important to find somebody like the heavy conversations need to happen before the words "I love you" come out. The heavy conversations like futures, like do you want kids?
Yeah, like I don't think anyone in this house is fit for having a kid right now.
No, hell no. Hell no.
That kid
Hell
would
no.
just
No
combust.
No one's fit for a kid. But like the conversation of having a kid in the future, are we on the same alignment? If not, what are the reasons? You know what I'm saying? Like, is the reason we're not aligned here because of career? situations. Like we don't feel like we can fundamentally fund a child and live our lives and not feel like we're killing ourselves. Is that the reason?
Yeah, I mean the biggest cause for like betrayal and wrongfulness and cost of relationship is like how a man and woman truly are with finances, how they truly are with their control, and how they truly are with what was the other one? Like health and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it puts a lot into perspective, you know? When you say I really love someone, and what's the marriage saying? Till death do us part, sickness and health.
Yeah,
If someone is sick on their bed, like bedrock, I always knew in my heart that I could still love them. But I know a lot of people that they would get to that point suddenly, thinking they could, and then they couldn't.
It's like the same thing of like
But
people
like
get
if you
fat.
could knew that, but if you could know that before, there would be less problem. Like if you say like, if you get bigger, or if I get bigger, I don't expect you to love me. I don't think I could love you the same. I feel like that is way, that might be harsh, but that would be way different than someone actually getting big and you're like, well, pulled the trigger. Like, same with the sickness, same with,
but some things
you
you
find
just
out
really
you find out the real truth.
there's some things that you really don't know, but this is also in the fact of like sometimes you get into certain situations because you really want to be loved or you really want to love. It's like it's in the air. And things excuse me. And things seem like it's like it works or it's working until it hits a certain point. Like maybe it's years later, which sucks when it is years later. But it's years later and you're realizing like everything about the person you are with feels so stale.
You said, oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? And then and then
This
the
is
old
some
shit
bullshit.
moment. The old shit moment comes when you come to the realization that you truly don't like them like you once did. And you can't put a finger on why you don't. You just know time has passed and you just ain't feeling this motherfucker. In fact, this motherfucker at work keep pissing you off. For some reason, you like them. For some odd reason, you like them.
Does that happen to you? A guy at work, you pissing you off, but you like him?
No.
Oh, no.
Girl at work piss me off. I like her. Maybe.
Oh, maybe
Maybe that's happened once or twice.
something different. Why do you like aggressive women?
Uh,
I mean, I
maybe it's-
understand. I'm asking more of a viewer standpoint.
oh. Maybe, yeah. Maybe
I know
the way
why
grew
someone
up.
would like an aggressive woman. I like aggressive stuff. I think it's
I
cool.
don't know. I just think
But
it's.
I'm saying why, yeah. What makes you fond of it?
I don't know. I don't. I think it also comes down to just the fact the way I live my life. I don't like shit too easy.
True.
I don't like anything too easy. Anything too easy just sounds like it's not meant for me. Which is the direct opposite of what most people would think. They think if it comes easy, then it's meant for me. I think if it comes easy, then it's too good to be true most times.
I mean, it's fine if it, yeah.
Or a trap.
It's fine if it's either way, but if you're like, are you like looking for a challenge? Or are you just like,
Yeah.
I feel like ready to work hard
I
is
think that's
different
how
than
I
like,
was raised.
oh, I want it hard.
I think that's how I was wired from just an early age. Was like just welcome the challenge type of thing, and I'm actively searching for the. It's like how I always used to say about like how my mom viewed anything associated with me. It wasn't her looking at me; it was her looking for the trouble within what I was doing.
Yeah, so do you think you do that if like a relationship is coming easy, then you're like, ooh, what's about to happen?
I don't do it no more. I did it once.
You're like,
Or
something's got to give.
I wouldn't say once. I did it when I was younger.
I
But
think I did that once.
but the older I get, the more I'm like kind of with the flow of the shit. Like it's like a relationship comes, if it comes easy, then all the better, because the way life be hitting you, boy, you be taking them jabs, dog.
Yeah.
You be trying to keep
There's
keep
almost
your wits
always a
about you.
caveat.
But Yeah.
whoever you're dating.
But you also just get to
Men,
the point where
women.
you also get to the point where you just
They, them.
prepared, almost prepared for things to go left, because
Yeah.
life goes left so much. Bro, they was watching the dinosaur thing in Ian's room. They put it on after we watched the episode. And I was like glancing real quick, and there's these two dinosaurs. And they're fighting like how lions fight. Like the younger lion is like the older lion's trying to protect everything that he has, his kids,
What is this?
his wives.
Movie?
Yeah, it was a documentary, dinosaur documentary.
Oh God.
But this is my
How is that possible?
analogy. It's just 3D.
Oh shit.
Yeah, animated. And so you got the young guy that's coming to take the territory. We got the old guy that's trying to keep his territory. And they're smaller dinosaurs, and they're headbutting each other. And
They're like actually angry though. Like they're like killing each other.
no, they're actually aiming at.
They're not just like the headbutt and like companion type of.
No. They're aiming to drop the other
Oh
one.
damn.
And so the younger guy gets to head up. He's winning. He's winning this fight. The older one's dazed and confused. And right when he's about to win and get the glory, get the women, get the shit, a fucking T-Rex comes out the fucking trees and chomps the younger one, starts eating the younger one. And in that moment I said, damn, life comes at you fast.
Yeah, that T-Rex is life.
Because you never
That
know.
T-Rex be taxes.
You never know what's going to happen next, really, when life is going on the next road. And the same thing with relationships. Like, things could seem like it's going in your favor, and then all of a sudden she starts telling you there's another person involved, and you're like,
And you're like, oh yeah.
how'd you have time to talk to somebody else when we spent like the last week pretty much together the whole time? Where did this person come from?
Yeah.
That's what you think, but the whole time he's always been there.
In the shadows.
And now he's giving her the
Batman.
attention that she has been wanting for a while. And now she's in this area of picking you, the new guy, or him, the old guy.
Yeah, that seems to be the common one for dudes for with women.
Yeah.
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 And then what is the vice versa?
And then he gets in a car crash. Life comes at you fast. You got the girl,
And you need
he
top
got a
dog.
bill.
You heard that? You heard that ad? You get into a crash. Call Top Dog. It's your
Nah.
girlfriend's car. It ain't your fault. Call Top Dog. Your girl's calling you. She thinks you're cheating. Call Top Dog.
I ain't see that. Nah, I ain't see
Good
that.
ad. I think the vice versa version is you be having an awesome dude, and then it's like they got a porn addiction. Boom.
A crippling
You're
porn
done.
addiction. Or
And it's like, why does he not love me?
They know guys. A lot of us are.
Why
Or
is he in
known
the
for being
bathroom 8
players.
times a day?
A lot of us are known for being players, not just having one girl, having like 3, 4.
Couldn't be me, bro. I can't even talk to that many. Oh my god.
Nah, bro. That's
They be, well, yap.
what?
I'm kidding, bro.
And,
No, I'm
like
not
if
kidding. That's a lot of talking.
The way they know somebody's a player is when they actually really cut you off when you start talking. Cause
Nah, they don't be doing that, bro.
players do that.
Nah,
I'm telling you.
nah, they don't be doing that.
I'm telling you, certain players do that. Cause
Me and you just
you
cutting
could-
each other off this whole podcast.
there's only so much yapping you can take.
No, you're right though, because it's like a girl's talking. She's the nicest girl ever. She's talking.
What?
Yeah. All right, but what you doing later though?
Exactly.
All right, but how's like your family situation? Are you live alone?
You know what I'm saying?
Players don't care about the meaningless conversation.
Exactly.
But a person who loves love and loves people loves the meaningless conversation.
Exactly, and we'll listen. But y'all gotta understand, there is levels to yapping, and y'all gotta level it out sometimes, cause it be getting a little excessive. Some points I just be in my head like this, bro. What the fuck?
That's a certified yapper right there too.
I know.
And if he's saying
Y'all
that,
hear
you
me
got
this
a
whole
problem.
podcast.
If he's saying that, call top dog.
Boy, I be on the phone like this, bro. I be like this. Yeah. Back in my head, I be like, I don't know what the fuck she talking about. She been talking for the last 15 minutes. Jesus Christ. I'm just trying to go to sleep. I told her I'll go to bed 15 minutes ago. She's still going.
I know if they're like comfortable around people,
Yeah.
if girls are comfortable around people or they're having fun, it's like a funny thing is they just start talking about random stuff and it's like,
Yeah.
you know, see what kind of reaction they
And they
get.
don't,
It's
bro.
fun.
They don't even look for reaction. They just keep going.
It's just fun.
Whole car quiet. She's still talking. To who? Nobody know, bro. Ain't nobody know,
They
bro.
just want to do stuff.
They
And
just
it's all
talking.
over.
They just talking to talk. They happy though. Happy go lucky. We ain't
As
gonna
long as you're happy.
break that mood. Well, I mean the dickheads and the assholes gonna ruin that mood. But the ones that aren't dickheads and the ones that aren't assholes, we just gonna let you keep talking. You enjoying yourself. Why the fuck you're not causing us no harm. You're not expecting us to answer any of your questions. Live your life. Do you.
Yeah, and I also understand, like, you know, there's a certain idea where it's like you grew up and people don't want to hear you talk, and you finally found some people that are okay with you talking, and you just do it.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Once you start getting them blank stares, just know
You're like,
you're cutting people off. That's why.
yeah.
Your yapping has gotten to the level where you're cutting people off so they can't finish their sentences. So just slow down a little bit.
See, when I remember when I grew up, a lot of the times when I talked, there was more than dozens and dozens of moments where there's just people will hear me say something and either just visibly ignore me or say, I don't care. So I grew up and people are like, Noah, why are you so quiet? Well, because past 15 years, I've been told, shut the fuck up, even though I'm not talking that much. So a lot of that will raise
Shit, I grew up in B-Town. I know it all too well.
It'll
I used to
raise
say it. His P used to talk to me. I used to be like, bro, I don't care.
And it just seems like that all the time. There's so many people like,
But it's so easy to say when you're younger because you don't give a fuck about anything when
don't.
you're younger. So it's
but
like,
I did though. That's why I never said that to nobody. But like, then you get older, you're like, oh no, kids.
You see how
kids
that-
just
you
don't
see how he
learn.
jumped up,
Kids
Gabe?
just don't learn empathy, true
Yeah.
empathy, how to control empathy, and I just did. When it
yeah.
comes to the fault,
I only cared to not tell nobody I didn't care. Is when they were giving me those passionate eyes when they were talking. Certain people, they get very passionate when they talk, and then they'll have this certain look on their face, and that's when I knew that was like my cue of like, all right, let me actually not say anything and just let you talk, let you tell me what you need to tell me, whether or not I can help you in this situation or whether you're looking for a response or not. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna just listen, let you get that all out of your system, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. Because sometimes people just need you to hear and listen.
yep. That's why I want to get some kids and they have to listen to me.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who it was.
Oh, we definitely got to end soon. That shit's about to die.
Yeah. I don't know who it was, but they was talking to me. I was looking at it. I was like, bruh, I do not give a fuck. I said like that, and I walked away.
Yeah, the older you get, it is hard sometimes.
Yeah.
I just be like, that's cool.
Especially at a job. Hey, we do this shit every week.
I get the last laugh, and your family doesn't even like you.